Today is my favorite day of every month, which means it is paranormal investigation time. And today we are at my work office. I am in the emergency lighting industry and I've been here for over 4 years. This is more of a personal investigation because it's definitely haunted here, so I can't wait to show you what we have. Other than us, we share this building with only one other business. I have this office and my boss also rents the whole entire upstairs, so we will do some exploring and investigating shortly. Not only have I had some weird experiences here, but my boss, who's also an extreme skeptic and has an answer for everything, has had some unexplainable things happen here.
Let me preface this by saying that I am a believer, but I do not buy into hype. If I'm going to see or hear something, it has to be something that I can't disprove one way or another. So that being said, I've been in our office building for almost 2 years now, and on 3 different instances, I saw something that I could not explain. One was on the upstairs hallway, one was on the stairs downstairs, and one was in Tori's office. Corner of the eye stuff, definitely I saw some sort of figure.
I don't have facts for you. This is just a regular schmegular building, but with my experience and other people who works here experience, I just felt as if this was a good place to investigate and see if there is anything here. You know the feeling you get when you're somewhere and it feels as if you're not really alone? A lot of uneasy feelings for me have happened here. I work downstairs. This is my office. I don't really get anything here, but when I go upstairs to use the bathroom, there is an office with a window. Sometimes I feel like somebody is just behind that window, like I won't even look in that direction. I don't get those feelings, and many people don't if there's nothing to feel weird about, but it's just uneasy feelings for me here, especially upstairs. I realized that last video, for our first video, we didn't give you any introductions to ourselves, so we kind of wanted to do that. I'm Victoria, obviously. I have had a big interest in the paranormal world for all my life, and I just now recently decided to go down the path of investigating. I'm really glad my boyfriend's sister, Megan, wants to be included.
Victoria made like a little post online saying how she was into doing paranormal investigating, and it was always something that I was also interested in. So I kind of just reached out and was like, hey, you ever need help with anything? You ever need, somebody to do it with? Give me a call, and here we are.
We are Victoria's Vale. This is us. Glad you're with us, and we appreciate you being here. A little rundown on the equipment we have here. Starting off, we have a REM pod. This picks up electromagnetic energy, and as well as it detects temperature. It's on right now. It's not making any noise. The only light that's on is the red light. You basically have to touch the antenna. Me standing right next to it is not setting it off.
So these are dowsing rods. Originally they're used to pick up bodies of water as well as finding piping underground, but a lot of people also use them for paranormal investigating. So you hold them and you ask yes or no question. If they cross, that's a yes, and if they separate from one another, that's a no.
This is an EMF reader. This picks up electromagnetic energy. Things like our phone give off radio frequency, which is a type of electromagnetic energy. Closer you get to electronics, it'll go off, but they say that when a spirit is near or close to you, this green to yellow light will go all the way up to red. This right here is a spirit box. We used this in our first YouTube video in a method called the Estes method. Now this is an AM FM radio, and it sweeps and scans through empty channels. It's said that spirits mess with the frequencies to be able to communicate with you. Plug up noise canceling headphones to it, put a blindfold on. Anything that's coming through the headphones is coming through this radio right here. So you are to ask the spirit questions. It's said that anything that comes through that is the spirits communicating with you. This is a digital recorder. We have this on during all investigations. We'll also ask questions and then play this back later to see if this picked up anything. Lastly, we just have regular cat balls. Turn it on. That's how these go off, just in case a spirit wants to mess with a cat ball. We are on the top floor of my work office building. There is a basement, a first floor, and this floor. So we're at the top right now. So what we're gonna do the Estes method. She's gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna turn this REM pod on here as well.
Is anybody here with us?
Trust.
Do you trust
No
us?
host.
How old are you?
Those.
Those what? Are you okay? We didn't mean to frighten you.
She's gotta. Our Father. Probably should. People.
People? Is there multiple people here?
The action.
The action. How old are you? Is there multiple people here? Yeah?
The same.
The same.
It's life. Stop.
Stop asking questions?
Finish.
Wow. So you do want us to leave you alone?
Stay.
You want us to stay?
Do you have a name? Have you been here for long? I know you were making this red light go off.
I wasn't.
You weren't making that red light go off. Who was making this red light go off?
It happened.
What happened?
Maybe change.
Maybe change? Could that...
Family.
Do you have your family here with you?
I'm serious now.
You're serious now. No more laughing? We're here with all respect.
I just felt a fucking tap like that.
You felt a tap. Here, you can come out.
Make that turn green if you just touched my arm. Dude. So weird.
So we're getting something up here.
That was really weird though.
So she's gonna go back onto the Estes method. Anything that she says is what the spirit box is saying to her. What's your name?
Do not. I asked you.
You asked me.
Look at the book and say,
What book?
dreams.
I can find the book in my dreams?
Sacrifice.
Did a sacrifice happen here?
Position.
Was it a sacrifice to get a higher position? Were you hurt enough? Do you want me to stop?
So I'm gonna get out. Is anybody here with us? Is anybody here with us?
We are in the basement of my workplace. I have my REM pod on. What we're gonna do is we got Megan in this creepy little room right here.
Wow, that looks insane.
I know. We got this camera on her. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be outside asking questions and she's gonna be in here plugged up to the spirit box. Turning the light off. See, work office. Scary basement. Megan is in this room. If anybody is here with us, can you walk up to this red light? What's in front of us is called a REM pod. If you walk up to it, the lights will beep and change colors. Can you try and walk up to it? Or if the spirit from upstairs is with us, can you show us you're here?
Is anybody here with me?
Is the spirit from upstairs with us?
Very much so.
Are you afraid to go up to that light? We're gonna go check on Meg. She's in this room right here.
You just scared the crap out of me. Do you want to come in here with me?
Yeah, we'll try it out.
Alright.
So, we're still in the basement. I'm gonna start this video up and we're gonna try one more time. Is anybody here with us in this basement? If so, can you make yourself known? Are you made? There's no other spirits down here? Is there anything whenever you'd like to communicate whenever? Can you tell us how you got here? Are there 3 spirits here?
Goodbye. It's different.
Goodbye, it's different. What do you mean different? Are there different kinds of spirits here?
The whole community.
The whole community. Can you say anything to us?
Just once.
Just once. Thank you. Do you like to have people communicate with you? We just want to understand. Do you not want us here anymore?
Living.
Are you living here?
Been well.
This has been well? I think this has been well. We've had a lot of good time today communicating with you. How do you feel with us being here?
Great.
We feel really great to have you too.
Alright. Is anybody here with us? Also here on the floor.
Damn, I don't know.
How don't you know? Were you the same person from upstairs that we were talking to earlier? This basement's mad creepy. Are you alone?
Yes.
I just heard like a tap on metal right behind me. I mean, there's like tons of like pipes and stuff, but like it's dead quiet and I just heard like a ting.
I'm gonna come out. Thank you for being here. This is the end of my work investigation. What I have right here is all the notes that Miss Megan took for our research for where we're going tonight. We're going to a place that I know as Crybaby Bridge. It's located in Salisbury Township, right near New Hope in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Historically, it was named the Sandt Covered Bridge. It is also known as the Beaver Dam Bridge, and like I said, the Crybaby Bridge. It was built in 1875 by 19th century builders. The bridge is primarily made of white oak with white pine and hemlock. Some legends suggest the bridge was a site for hanging horse thieves, though that's not verified. The bridge spans across Pycock Creek. On April 3rd, 1918, the bridge floor collapsed under a 7-ton trailer, resulting in a fatality. Edward C. Lewis and Charles Armstrong were driving in a 7-ton trailer, water tank, and a hay baler over the bridge when the floor collapsed from the weight. Lewis survived by clinging to the bridge's siding, but Armstrong died when he became entangled with the wreckage.
So the nickname Crybaby Bridge was given due to the most common local legend involving a woman who drowned her baby in Pidcock Creek. As the legend goes, many years ago in the 1950s, a young woman got pregnant out of wedlock. Her family wanted nothing to do with her or her child. She was so distraught by this that after giving birth in the middle of the night with her baby in her arms, she headed to the nearby bridge. Once there, she threw her baby into the water. Then from guilt, she decided to hang herself from the rafters. Another version of the tale claims a school bus full of children went over the side of the bridge. But whatever the particular details might be, the core elements always remain the same. A child or multiple children met an untimely death at the bridge, manifesting in a form of ghostly cries of the departed children are said to be heard in or around the bridge to this day. It has also been reported that bridge travelers hear the toes of a hanging woman scrape against the roof of their cars as they drive through.
The bridge's roof was constructed using white pine, which has been found to have some interesting spiritual connection. In various traditions, white pine resin was burned as incense to clear negative energy. White pine was used knowing its properties connect the earth and sky, acting as a link between the physical and spiritual worlds. Hemlock was also used in the construction at the bridge's roof, and that as well has some weird spiritual connections. In biblical context, hemlock represents the root of bitterness, injustice, and spiritual destruction. In witchcraft, it is known as warlock's weed. An old legend links the purple streaks on the hemlock stem to marking it as a plant of murder or betrayal. It's said to symbolize forced or unavoidable endings. Now lastly, we have white oak, which was also used to construct the bridge's roof. White oak is universally known for its density and resistance to decay, symbolizing strength, protection, and stability. Because it can live for centuries, white oak represents enduring power and connecting past to present. The tree is linked to fertility and vitality. All of this information I thought was a little weird and eerie considering the bridge's history, so I thought it was important to include the spiritual connections to all of those.
We are at Crybaby Bridge
We made it.
in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Gave you a little bit of the history before, so you know all about that.
Once that sun dips behind, it gets a little darker, we're going to start an investigation. Is there anybody here with us? We know that there was a fatality here on this bridge when it collapsed under a lot of weight. Do you still inhabit this bridge?
Are you making that go off?
Is the person that died on this bridge, are you still here? Do you still inhabit the area? There was a woman here who conceived a child and was having a really hard time in life and made some unfortunate decisions. We're curious if you're still here.
Is it that you don't want to be on camera? Okay. We're headed back under the bridge. The first time around, it seemed as if the spirit did not want to be on camera because the REM pod went off pretty much every time I stopped the recording.
Yeah.
And now she is going to go under the spirit box. If there's anybody here with us right now, can you let us know who you are? Would you like to tell us your name? Do you have a name? Are you with us? Meg,
Hear you.
you hear me? Hi, we are Megan.
Exactly.
Hi. Did the things happen here exactly the way people say? Is there something you would like to share with us? Are you stuck here?
Did you get that?
If you would like to show us. There's a red light right there. But you asked,
Honestly, I'm getting like so much like radio stations coming through. It's insane.
Yo, take your thing off for a second.
Huh.
There's like these noises. I can't tell if they're an animal or not. There's a lot of them though. It's been happening all throughout the time you were under.
Is anybody here with us? We want to hear your story.
I wouldn't like it if this was my home. I wouldn't like it if this was my home. So it's really dark out. We're doing like an investigation on the bridge, and Megan was under the Estes method, and you'll see throughout the whole, like pretty much the whole time, I kept hearing like some kind of noise, and it got to a point where it almost sounded like a scary bark that like wasn't dog. You'll see the video and you'll be able to hear what I'm talking about, and I've always said, like, going into paranormal investigating and doing things like this, like if I have a feeling about something that just seems darker than I want to touch, I will stop and cut ties and say goodbye and say a prayer. And I hate to do this, but I don't want to go back to that bridge. When you guys hear like what I heard, like she was under the Estes, she couldn't hear anything, and the minute she got out of it, I'm like, Meg, like, do you hear that? And it stopped. Like, it was almost as if, she told me it was like almost as if it wanted me to be alone.
Yeah, and you can kind of hear like in the video that kind of like the unease in Victoria's voice as it was the sound was continuing, and to a point that she was like, hey Meg, like I still couldn't hear her, but like you could tell that like something like shook her, and it almost made me feel like that, like Victoria was saying, like it preferred her not physically alone, but like I wasn't aware of what was going on.
I know the good thing for the content would be to go back on that bridge and keep trying, even though we didn't really get much, but just like that feeling during hearing those noises.
Victoria explained to me that like she felt as if it was from underneath the bridge.
We paranormal investigate, but we also do it protected by Christ, and there's just certain lines that don't feel right to cross, and inside, like, you know that feeling when you just feel completely uneasy and something is just not letting me walk back on that bridge, and I swear that it's Jesus Christ.
We don't want to bring anything home with us, anything negative, you know?
But today, everything went really well, I'd say. Like, we technically had 2 investigations in one day. Not sure if they're gonna be 1 video or 2 videos, I gotta decide that, but the first one went really well. This one, like, I would still say there's something here. Not something that I want to communicate with. Yeah, I guess it's time for us to touch some grass and get ready for bed.
Yeah.
But I would seriously say today has been a huge success. Other than completely feeling like I was coming out of my own skin, I'm still glad I came here. I'm still glad that we got to do this, because I do think there is something here. Not something I want to communicate with, but there is something here.
And also, if anybody else has been out here,
please let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Anything at Crybaby Bridge, if you can relate to what we're saying, or have a completely positive, you know, situation, story, let us know. Because honestly, now I'm really curious.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Till next time.
Adios.